and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Tommy Edman. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run.
You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Luis Arraez stands in. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Luis Robert. And the righty deals. And a base hit right there. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Here comes the pitch. Robert on the go. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His 31st home run of the season. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 out, space is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. Ball to strike. There's a swing and a drive. Edman going back. Caught just shy of the wall. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. White Sox 4 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Mike Soroka. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
To first, 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Tommy Edman.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Tucupita Marcano now at the plate. In the air to left down the line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder.
And here comes Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 2 outs. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So 2 down, and here is Ryan McMahon. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Second inning coming up here in Denver. White Sox 4, and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Luis Arias. On the ground to the left. Tovar. Now a jump throw. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. In the air to left center. Edman in position. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's Lowry's Montero. And here it comes. Late with the swing there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Bounce to the right, base hit, and a run in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Colorado's DH. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Bean on second. Tovar at first with no outs. On the ground, 2 ball. Arise. Over to Arias, 1. On to Vaughn, 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Next for Colorado, Drew Romo. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Goes down looking, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Dominic Fletcher.
Dominic Fletcher.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So, man aboard, Luis Arias steps to the plate for the White Sox. Bounce to the right side. Marcano tossed to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Righty delivers. Line drive, caught. Now a long throw home, and he's in there, and a run comes in to score.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Yohan Moncada. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Vierling on the move to the gap. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 5 and the Rockies 1. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and the batter now, Matt Vierling. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. 1 away.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tucupita Marcano. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The White Sox leading by 4 here in the last half of the 3rd. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Got him. 2 away now.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here, make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And next to hit for the Sox, Francisco Mejia. Up the middle, Marcano whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now back, the shortstop,
Luis Urias steps to the plate for the White Sox. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Kai Bush. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now Ahmed Rosario. And now the lefty out to short. Tovar on the run, sends it over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The right fielder, number 7, Dominic Fletcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. The White Sox up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On now to the bottom of the 4th. White Sox 7 and the Rockies 1. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat, and all of a sudden you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1. Man at second. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 1-1 now. Ripped, but it curls foul. That ball misses, and that's ball 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 7-1. Back here at Coors Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Arias. Left-hand hitter waits. Bloop behind second. Makes the grab, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Snags it on the run. And there are two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here is Moncada. That's to third. On to first. And that is that. The White Sox leave one, and they're on top 7-1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, number 60.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to...
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher to hit, Drew Romo. Man at second. And 1-2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Fletcher going back to the warning track. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
The left fielder, number 8, Matt Vierling.
So the batting order turns over. Matt Vierling digging in for the Rockies.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that one ripped to left. Verdugo makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Long throw for the third out.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Now a screamer into the outfield. Vierling makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Mejia. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now at the plate, ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. White Sox 7 and the Rockies 1. And we're back.
Lead
Now it's
off
the second
for the
baseman,
Rockies.
Tucupita
The second
Marcano.
baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
And the pitch. And that one upstairs. That misses the zone. 3-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Verdugo gets under it, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. White Sox 7 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Ahmed Rosario. Center field. Edman sprinting for this one. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down.
The right fielder, number 7, Dominic.
Down the number 2 hitter, Dominic Fletcher. One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Edman going after it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So up next, Luis Arias. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The Rockies have some action in the pen. John Curtis appears to be getting loose. Gilbreth also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first, Luis Robert now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox going with a new arm, Michael Kopech.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. High in the air, out to right. Sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
On the ground, right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag. What a play. Inning over. Lucas Gilbreth on to pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Leading off for
So digging in, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here is Yohan Moncada. That one ripped. On the move. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 down. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Around third. The throw in. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. Francisco Mejia steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Edman in position. And makes the grab. 2 down. Throw, and it gets away.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Urias.
So a man aboard. And now the shortstop, Luis Urias. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch.
Ball, that's in.
The White Sox up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. White Sox 8 and the Rockies 1.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a 1-1. There's a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rockies are down quietly. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Ahmed Rosario. On a strike, the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man aboard. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a 1-1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Romo gathers, goes to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Arias. And he deals. That one way inside. The pitch. Down the right field line and a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 9-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Vierling snags it for the second out. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
To the right side. Marcano tossed to first. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the White Sox 9 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Tucupita Marcano.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now batting, center fielder.
Tommy Edman digging in for the Rockies.
Edman.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.